Hello everybody, welcome back to CCLP5. We've made it to level 131, you break it, you buy it. And this is something I've been looking forward to, because if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the first level in the set with a 5 out of 5 difficulty rating. So before I started playing the set, I just took a look at the individual difficulty ratings of some of the levels, and found that the 130s is where this set really starts to pick up. And I wasn't sure if I should start playing on 130. I thought since I haven't played CC in such a long time, it would be better to start a few levels back and get into it. But really this is what I've been looking forward to the whole time. Okay, the ball is sitting on a trap button that must be held down if you want to exit. Collisions are not necessary. And I assume it's talking about this ball right here. And there seem to be some toggle buttons being hit in sync. Yes. Okay, I see actually... Okay, I think there are 2 on this side and 2 on this side. Okay, and they're all being hit every 8 ticks. And let's just see. So if we picked up all the chips naively, yeah, everything would fall out of sync, and then okay, there's nothing underneath these blocks. Good to know. Yeah, and then this is trapped here, which obviously is a problem if we want to exit the level. Okay, so then the goal here is to grab all the chips while keeping the fireball and the glider in sync. And so this is going in a rhythm of 8. So I'm not sure, but I think we have 2 fully independent puzzles. Like the puzzle on the right isn't gonna interfere with the puzzle on the left. Let me just check. Yeah. Okay, so basically we have 2 different puzzles that we need to solve. Now, I have kind of 2 options in which I could change the cycles. I could change the length of both cycles at the same time. So I could, for instance, both make them 10 ticks instead of 8. Or I could make a change, like push a block in place that moves this glider to a different 8-tick cycle. And same with the fireball. Or I could release both of them simultaneously. So get both of them at the same time in a position where they won't hit toggle buttons. Which is actually the first thing that comes to mind with this glider. I mean, what if I simply grab this chip and move this block upwards? Then this is on a 4th cycle here. And this fireball will, yeah, maybe collide. I'm not too sure what it does there. What if I pick up this chip, push this to the side, and push this upwards? Do I have enough time to do all those things in one go? Let's try it. I don't have enough time. Because that would reach the state where both these things are not hitting the buttons anymore. Okay. Well, I'm still curious to see what happens if I do this. So how are these 2 things? Oh, it already hits a button. Okay, that's wrong. So what else can I do here? The hint said that collisions are not necessary, but that's not going to stop me from trying. If it seems simple, I just want to experiment and see what happens. So for instance, what happens if I pick up both these chips? What is this going to do? Okay, they're going to collide and move upwards, which fix the level. Good to know. Okay, maybe I should actually take that hint seriously and not try to work with collisions, because I don't think that's going to be easy. So far, I've just been looking for ways to change to make these both not hit any green buttons. But is there another way to construct like a different 8 cycle? For instance, like around here, can I make the fireball go on this track? That would involve pushing this down and into here very quickly. which might already not be possible. Yeah, that's not fast enough for that. Plus, as you can see, the fireball goes up there, so it's not even cycling around here, it's ending up over there. I really think grabbing this chip is promising because I can grab it right before this button is hit, and then that gives me so much time to do something with this glider. Although it wasn't that the first thing I tried, and I figured I didn't actually have enough time. Let's just see. Yeah, oh, I do have time. Let's just quickly do that. Very interesting. Okay, so that looks like a very promising start to this room. I can now pick up everything except this one, but given that I have, for instance, this block to spare, I'm sure it's not going to be difficult to pick that one up. Okay, what happens if I simply... don't die. What happens if I simply push this block? Where can I get this fireball that'll be stable but not hitting that chip? Okay, what if I hit this... What if I move this block down here, and this fireball is moving around here, and then I quickly replace this block with this chip with this block? I feel like I have enough time. It would be nice if I could push this from above, but I feel like I have enough time to do that regardless. Is there any better approach though? Oh, what if I get a block here and then push this block over here? Yeah, that's nice and safe. So that's the first step. Now we just push this block into this corner. Let's be careful. How do I best do this? Maybe it's best actually to push it up and then to the left. Feels like I have more time to do that than try to go all the way around the screen button. Although with a block flick I have plenty of time with this approach too, actually. Yeah, nice and safe. Okay, so I believe we're already 50% done. Let's see what we're facing here. So immediately this one is different because on the left side I could just walk to both of the monsters pretty easily, but here the only move I can do which doesn't like immediately interfere with everything is pushing this block down. So immediately it looks like I've got less options here. And again, so on the left side, having it so that the fireball and glider don't hit anything worked, but maybe here the goal is just to get these into different cycles. So the first thing I'm considering is just pushing this down. And if I push this down, this glider falls into a pattern where it doesn't hit any buttons. But I don't see an easy way to get to the fireball if I push this down. You know what? MS players have a bit of an advantage here, don't they? Because on Lynx, it's basically unreasonable to try to manually hit the green button, but on MS, that's actually an option. Although, to be fair, Lynx players have an advantage of block slapping, so I guess it cancels out. Okay, I've been considering all my options that don't involve pushing this block down, but nothing really looks good. Like pushing this somewhere, or can I push it here quickly and then... that's an option actually. Okay, we could get the glider on this cycle, and there it's actually not gliding with any chips. Aha. Okay, but getting it on this cycle is only productive if we can also get the fireball on some other 8 cycle where it doesn't collide with any chips. And that doesn't look super promising just because... Oh, we can just push this down and then get that chip. And then... This is a different cycle. It could work, but then I need to very quickly steal this chip and replace it with a block. Or we get the fireball in this cycle. Oh, that works, right? We get the fireball in this cycle. Okay, hold on. This looks good. So what did I decide to do at the start? I'm going to push this block over here. Yeah, I'm going to push this block up here so that this glider doesn't collide with any chips. So let's do... Oops. Let me just go straight to this puzzle again. So this will not interfere with anything. Okay, and then here I was planning on doing what exactly? I wanted to get the fireball going across here. Except the issue is I'm not seeing how I... Oh, I just push this block down and to the right. That's not so hard. Just like this. No, wait, what? I still need the block up here. Okay, I need a block here and here. Maybe this is not the right approach, but let's just give it one more shot. So what I'm doing with the glider seems pretty good because I can get all these chips now, but I'm not sure it's going to pan out with this fireball. I could grab this chip and then push this block to the left. That would be a reasonable start. And now I want to basically push this block into the corner. How do I best do that? Okay, just push it to the right and quickly downwards. And the fireball is now not colliding with any chips. Oh, I'm stupid. I need to have it cycle over here, not over here. Let's try that again. So again, we push that up. I've got to be careful. Push that up and that way. Okay, what do we do with this again? So, okay, we pick up this chip and push the block over. And now what I want to do is pick up this chip and push the block over here quickly, which seems doable. No, that's not what I want to do. The block needs to be here. Okay, one more try. I think I'm on the right track here. Okay, so we need to get the block here, which we can like do, assuming we're fast enough, we can do that like, oh, we could just push the block left twice. Oh, this is easy. Just push it here and then upwards. Okay, but then there is still an open question, which is how we pick this up. And I was just assuming there's some way to get a block there in time. Or no, I was planning to get it over here, right? So I was planning to push a block here, except that also requires some speed. So the best setup would be we have a block ready here, then we quickly snag this chip and push that block down. I'm not sure we have the time to do that. Actually, in the first place, I'm not sure we can push this block from its current position. Oh, we can, because we can push it up, then to the right, then down. That works. So let's push it up, then to the right, pick up the chips while we're at it, and down. Okay, so what was the setup I was hoping for? A block here? Let me check that. There are no other 8 cycles, right? Yeah, so I think the only reasonable setup here is we have the block here, grab the chip and then push it down. And I don't think that works out. I don't think I have the time, but worth a shot. Okay, I messed up, but I don't think that was going to work. I'm not sure if we want to continue to pursue a solution where we push this into the corner and try to keep an 8 cycle. Let's just go with the same start and see what happens. Maybe I come up with something. Like that seems like a pretty promising start. Is there anything else we can do with this fireball? Like perhaps we grab this chip and push a block in place? I just don't see that happening because I can't step across here. Actually, hold on. Maybe the start is good, but we can now just reach a state where fireball and the glider both don't hit any buttons. So what I'm thinking is if we push this block up 1 tile and this block to the right 1 tile, what happens? So the fireball is, I don't know, it does something, but let's also consider the glider. So this will bounce here and then hit the button. Can we stop it from hitting that? For instance, by collecting this chip first. Then the glider, if we collect both these chips and then push this up, then the glider doesn't hit anything. Right, so now if we push this up, what's the glider going to do? It's going to go here, it's going to bounce here, and then it's going to repeat on the cycle. So pushing this up would mean the glider doesn't hit any buttons. And can we also do something with the fireball to prevent it from hitting anything? It feels like it should be possible. Do we have time to, let's see, push this down into the corner? So we push this up and push this into the corner. That would already do it. But do I have enough time to do that? Let's get it into a better position. So how does this timing work? So okay, after the fireball, I push this up and then push this into the corner, and we solve the level. That looks like it works. That really looks like it works. Let's just follow the... what am I doing again? I needed to push this. Do I have time to do this? Kind of. That's not exactly what I wanted, but it actually works, maybe? So we have to pick up this chip. Okay, what's this fireball doing? If we just push this down, we're good. Nice, there we go, there we go. Did I press the button? Oh, I did. Oh, wait, what? When did that happen? I'm not sure where I messed up. Let's try doing the same thing. I actually didn't notice where I messed up. So, oops. So, okay. I think I remember what I did, so let's just try it again. So I was just pushing this up. Oh, I let the fireball cycle around here. Too slow. Oh, okay, I'm actually pretty limited on time. Maybe I need to first deal with this block and then push this up? Maybe that's a better way to time things, if the solution makes any sense. Yeah, actually, I'm going to be following this glider, and I've barely any time to do anything with this block before the fireball hits this button. Actually, okay, this is not as promising as I thought at first. But still, let's try to pursue it a bit. So I'm again just going to pick up these chips, and okay, let's see. So if I push this up here, this fireball is basically immediately going to hit the button. I need to really quickly stop it from doing that. Yeah, this isn't looking so promising after all. What if we start by picking up this chip and then push this up? Does that give me the time I need? Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is just pause and unpause and try to work this route. So in this position, I'm going to quickly pick up this chip and push this upwards. I feel like I have enough time to do both those things. Well, actually, I don't need to immediately stop the glider. I need to have this fireball hit it one more time. So I need the glider to move past one more time, then I push this up, and then I use this block to get the fireball stuck, which I do by pushing the block into this corner. That works. I swear that works. So we let the glider pass one more time, and then we push this into the bottom right corner. Did I get it? Nice, nice. Alright, that was a cool level. This is a bit confusing. Hold on, so this square is safe almost the entire time. This is always safe. Yeah, we can just pick this up and then follow the glider, I guess. Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to do what I did 2 levels ago. I'm just going to end the recording and check the video in order to do this one the second time. Okay, even following the recording I made previously, getting back here was not so simple, but yeah, I solved it. Cool. Okay, I guess there are just some invisible walls, but I'm going to the exit now. Wow, that's a really cool level. And I imagine there are tons of solutions to this. So what I discovered is probably a unique solution or something. Or not unique, but a solution no one's ever seen before. But yeah, really cool level. I like that one a lot. That was by JB Lewis. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time in Prism Concerto.